Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first video you're seeing on this channel, you're welcome. We have created this channel to share the joy of problem solving in data. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. We have been discussing joins. We've talked about inner join, left join, and right join. And now we'll be talking about full outer join. You can already guess what it is. So we have left join where you have everything on the left table with matching rows on the right table. And you have right join where you have everything on the right table with matching rows on the left table. So what is full outer join? Full outer join will give you everything on both tables. So you have 6 rows on policy and you have 4 rows on claim, and you're joining both of them together with full outer join. What full outer join will do is give you all the 6 rows on policy and all the 4 rows on claim. For example, if only 3 of them are matching, so you have matching 3 rows, then the remaining 1 null row from claim and the remaining 2 null rows from policy. That is from our previous example, but we'll be using a different example. Like you already know that we would want to try to find a business use case and try to solve the problem. So in which case would you use a full outer join? You use a full outer join when you want all the records from all the tables that you're joining. So you want all the records. For example, your manager wants you to give a list of all policies and all approved claims in one query. They don't want you to have a separate query or a separate result for policies and a separate result for approved claims. So you want to have all of them together, whether they are matching rows or they are not matching rows, whether it is a policy with claim or a policy without claim. You want all policies with all approved claim, not policies that has approved claims. You want a list of all your policies and you also want a list of all claims that has been approved. You use a full outer join in this case. Now let's see how to write that in SQL.
So I've written my query before. I will just paste it here. I comment out the where clause so that you see a full list of all the policies and all the claims, like I have explained before. Now these are all my policies. I have 6 rows, and these are all my claims. I have 4 rows. You see that I have an extra row for an ID that is on claim that is not on policy, and I have 3 rows for rows that are on policy that are not on claim. That is how full outer join works. You see that this row that is on claim that is not on policy, it is denied. This row is not supposed to be there. We are not supposed to have any ID on claim that is not on policy. But yeah, for example's sake, this is a very good example. You have a list of all your policies and all your claims. Now we want all active policies and all approved claims. So I will uncomment it and run my query again. Now these are all the policies that are active. So you see that in this statement I used an or statement or an or condition. That is, I want whether the policy status is active or the status is approved. So I have a list of all my active policies and approved statuses. But if I use an and here, what happens? Let's see. So this will filter to only rows that has active and approved. But that is not our problem statement. We wanted all the list of policies and all the list of approved claims. That is why we used an or to get that. So we have a list of all our active policies and all the list of all our approved claim. I hope you understand how and or works in SQL. It works like this in any programming language that you'll be using. When you are using an and, you want both conditions to be met before the query is run. And when you're using an or, either one of the conditions should be met and then the query will run. So I hope you understand what full outer join is, which is also called full join or full outer join. So up till this point, we have covered left join, right join, inner join, and full outer join. The next join we'll be covering is what we call self join. I'll upload that as a different video. I can't wait to show you how it works. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and turn on the notification bell so that when I upload the new video, you'll be reminded that another video has been uploaded. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.